Yo, what up? Alright. Well, this is gonna be kind of new, I guess. Gonna be doing like a vlog. I think going into 2019, one of my goals was to like actually put out like one vlog per week, probably on Mondays most of the days, just because that's like LCS off day. Talking about the previous week, talking about my matches that week, stuff like that. I don't really know how long these videos might be. Literally, I'm just gonna talk and then end it whenever I feel like it. So, yeah, just like, I don't really have anything in particular to think about or talk about either. I'm just kind of like gonna wing it and upload this no matter what. It's probably gonna be pretty bad for the first couple ones. Definitely this one will not be that great. Yeah, not the best at just talking to a camera, really, without other people there to like tell me what to say. But yeah, I guess I could just start off with like new team, new year, new season. I joined Clutch Gaming, obviously. For anyone who watched the games this weekend, they went pretty well. Clutch has been a pretty good home so far. I think we've done 3 weeks of practice now, and then we've had our first LCS weekend last week. Our scrims were pretty 50-50. Wouldn't really say we were shitting on people, and I wouldn't really say we were getting shit on. I think there was a mix of both for sure. Definitely like hard 50-50 scrim team. I think that's something that I want to change in the future. I think I was getting kind of stressed out for a little bit during scrims because we were dropping a lot of games to teams that I didn't think we should be. And I think it was a team effort in all of our scrim losses, and our scrims not going that well. So it wasn't like anyone was just like trolling our game on their own. So I think that's usually a good sign though for scrims. Like if like one person is just ruining every game, then it's gonna be pretty annoying and like definitely not good for the team environment overall. But if everyone's kind of taking turns inting, it's like it's bad, but it's like fixable because like everyone is at blame. But yeah, yeah, shoot. So this weekend or last weekend, we played the opening games. We played versus Echo Fox and TSM. Echo Fox being like my old team. Playing versus them was pretty cool. It was like mine and Hooney's old team. Yeah, we beat them, but it wasn't like a very great win, I would say. I think the game ended up being like 38 minutes, and our draft was just like way better. And yeah, a 38-minute game with like Galio, Camille. I forgot what else we had, but we had Galio, Camille, and like I think like they had Karthus, Corky mid jungle, and like I feel like that is just such a big draft gap that it should just be totally over from there. And like we didn't play that well. We kind of messed up, face checked a couple bushes in like mid game and like delayed the game a lot. And I think our first gank on the Corky like didn't even work. We burned both flashes and he didn't even have cleanse and still lived. So it was pretty bad. It was cool beating my old team. It was also weird seeing all of my old team at the at LCS this weekend because it was just like I spent the last 2 years of my life with them and like with all those people, and that was the only team I ever knew actually. Like I played for C9 Academy like 3 years ago for like a brief like couple months, but like I was living at home during all of that, so kind of doesn't really count. Like ever since I moved out to LA, I was with Echo Fox, so that was a trip for sure. I never felt something like that before. But yeah, this is like my first ever LCS split starting at the very beginning. Before I've only ever like subbed in mid split or subbed in for some random games, and the games went really, really well. I don't want to say it definitely didn't go better than I assumed it would go. I did assume that like we would at least 1-1. Like I thought going into Echo Fox game, I was really confident we would win that. I think the TSM game would be a little bit harder because I think TSM was looking pretty solid in like the one scrim that we had against them. So yeah, I mean so the Echo Fox game, yeah, we ended up winning. I think our draft was just better. I played relatively well myself, kept lane pretty even in Galio lane. I think I was down like 5 CS at 10, something like that, and like I had decent pressure on the map, and then Hooney like just killed Karthus randomly in their jungle, which is like just Hooney things really. The one big play I had was like the flank on the Baron thing was pretty good. I think a lot of people don't do that actually. It's like it's behind the red buff thing, the red buff wall, and you like run into the red buff while they face check it, and then they will run away because they're like, okay, no one's here, and like that's how I got to flank off, and that felt pretty good. Yeah, or I guess I kind of skipped like the first couple of weeks was like playing with my new teammates. Like playing with Piglet was pretty interesting for my first time. Playing with Lyra, I've adapted more to like how he plays a game. I think he plays a game really well. I was really used to playing with Dardoch for a while, and like Dardoch is really ready to fight at any time, and Lyra is more of like playstyle where he doesn't want to fight unless he's really gonna win. And so far, I really enjoy playing with Lyra. It's like much more relaxing, but like obviously, like sometimes I see opportunities that like I think me and Lyra should take, and we don't take it because like that's just like it's not a guaranteed play. Whereas like if I was playing with Dardoch still, like we would probably just go for that play, and like if we won, like we would probably just stomp the game. But like there's a chance we lose, and it's like won't end up that well. So it's been interesting. I feel like so far I've garnered a lot of Piglet's respect. I think it's been going pretty well. That was like a big thing coming into like the season was like, will Piglet respect me as a player and like allow me to also like get resources on the team? And so far it like looks pretty good. Both of our games this weekend, it's just like we play through mid for the most part. Definitely you saw on Sunday on our game against TSM was like Huni kind of ran it down in the early game a little bit. I think he started off 0-3, and me and Piglet kind of just like played our lanes. We farmed really well. I think we both had CS lead, and like he even got like 4 plates off the turret against like not Draven. It was Kaisa Thresh with like Ezreal Tom, which like I don't really know bot lane that well, but I don't know if the matchup should go like that. Definitely Ezreal is like pretty strong if there's no one down there ever. So Piglet played really well. And I got a Kali, and I think a lot of people like last split and just like my reputation in general, people didn't know or didn't think I could play champions like Akali, Aurelia, like melee carries or more carry style champions that aren't mages. And I mean, in the Akali game, I feel like I kind of proved that I can play those type of champions. People were kind of surprised. I think TSM, I guess their draft strategy was like give Akali and then get Urgot Aatrox, but like I don't think it's that great unless they just roll over the game, because in like side lane, right, Akali's beating Aatrox, and then Urgot is like 50-50 in side lane with Akali. Like Akali will slowly win with items, but like she needs like 3 core before she gets to that point where she can actually win against Urgot, but she can never really die to him, so it's pretty good. But yeah, we ended up playing against TSM, and my cacao talk is popping off. Ended up winning. We were behind early. I think a lot of teams were surprised, or a lot of people were surprised that we can beat TSM. Like whatever it is. Also, I have to turn this off. Wow, what a great vlog. But yeah, like literally, there's like analysts saying that we're gonna be 10th place. I'm looking at Mark Z for sure. Like, absolutely hilarious. But you know, I can't say I understand because it really doesn't make any sense. Like, I think he also called me like the worst mid laner in the league or something, which is like pretty funny. I have like 0 pressure on me like this split, so it's like it feels insanely good to like play well in the first week. I'm definitely not hype about playing well in the first week. I expected myself to play well. I played versus Bjergsen like something like 12, 13 times last split alone with like playoff matches and regular season matches. So it's like I'm not scared of Bjergsen. Everyone thinks he's like the best player in the league, and like, I mean, he's not everyone thinks he's the best player in the league, but he's like literally top 2 mid laner for what, the last like 4 or 5 years in NA. And like he is that player, but it's like then they see like me and they're just like, wow, Bjergsen will probably just shit on this guy, but it's definitely not the case. Like, I'm just super underrated, and honestly, it's fine. Like, I'm not. I kind of am gonna enjoy it while it lasts. Yeah, just like I think this first week was like definitely like a preview of what I feel like I'm gonna do for the rest of the split, because I definitely think Clutch will be a playoff team this year. And depending on how well our scrims go and how well we improve in practice, we literally could fight for the title. So we'll definitely have to see for that. We have a lot of work to do though, and yeah, next week we play Team Liquid and Optic, I believe. So I get to play against Jensen and Crown, which is pretty hype. Two like Worlds players, pretty consistent Worlds players, which is dope to play versus. I'm excited to see how Crown does. I haven't played versus Crown in a single scrim or solo queue yet, so he looks pretty good in his matches though. He played against PoE's Zareth or something random like that, and like I think he won the lane pretty hard, which is like I'm not surprised. I feel like Lissandra probably can win the lane just because she has TP advantage, but yeah, that's besides the point. Shoot, what else? Yeah, I don't know if maybe people can tell, like, lost a bit of weight, got more fit. This offseason was really, really good for me. I took a lot of time to myself and, like, thought about a lot of stuff and, like, just feel like I became a much better person overall. And I have a much more healthier lifestyle now as well, like, relating to, like, how I'm practicing, how I'm, like, learning the game, how I'm studying, like, how I'm taking care of myself, just like everything in general. I feel much less stressed, which also has to do with like team environment as well. I think Echo Fox was pretty stressful atmosphere last year, and like Clutch doesn't really feel as much that way. Kind of having a lot of fun this year, honestly, compared like so far. It's been 3 weeks, so it's like pretty early in the season, but definitely a team being able to have fun is like a big deal in my opinion. Like if you show up to scrims every day and you're like, oh damn, I'm going to work, and you feel stressed about it, it's not going to bode well for you in the long term, because like at the end of the day, you're spending 6 days a week, like 8+ hours with your teammates every single day. Like you need to have fun. Like if you don't enjoy your time, you're just going to be miserable, and like you're just going to be waiting for off season. And like I've been in that situation before where it's like, holy fuck, I cannot wait for off season to come, which is not a good feeling. Definitely my feelings this year are the complete opposite. I mean, like I said, it's only been 3 weeks, so it's pretty early, but definitely just like now that it's Monday and I'm ready for LCS to come back again. I think as soon as I'm done recording this, I'm probably going to stream. So yeah, I think that's just about it. I'm going to try to record these every Monday, so definitely look out for this. Kind of didn't talk about much. I guess I talked about a decent amount. I don't know how long this was. It's probably like 20 minutes. Actually, no, it was probably like 10. Definitely felt like 10 minutes, not 20. But yeah, I think definitely look out for Clutch Gaming in the future. I think this team is really, really good. And I think this is like the year I'm going to prove that I'm a really good player as well. I said in a couple interviews, but like one of my big personal goals this year is to be like top 3 all-pro like mid laner. I think that'd be really insane accomplishment for me, since like right now everyone is just kind of pinning me against Pobelter, and it's like, oh my god, who's the better NA mid and Golden Glue, but we're not sure if we're gonna see him yet. So but yeah, I think thanks for watching like this first vlog. I guess I don't know if it's gonna be any good at all, but yeah, check out my Twitter at Demonte. Check out my Instagram at t.demonte. I'll put it in the description below. Yeah, thanks for watching, boys. Peace.